Welcome to Connection Station, a bi-monthly newsletter where human connection and business growth meet. This quick video summarizes an article written by me, Catherine Gillette, creator of the Hero Method. I see this too often. A company has SEO'd their website to a fare thee well. They have pop-ups up the wazoo, but hardly anyone's opting into their sales funnel. When perfect prospects land on your website or see one of your ads, that's an incredibly valuable moment. It's the beginning of their relationship with you. What we do in that moment makes all the difference in the trajectory of the relationship. Will it end there, or will it build momentum with a bond that increases in value for both of you? To build that bond, this first content needs to be about creating a human-to-human connection right out of the gate. Building that human-to-human connection is directly related to the secret for response rates throughout the decision journey, not just in the beginning. The secret is to keep a sharp focus on what your audience is wanting and needing, not on what you want to tell them about. Now, I'm going to share 3 tips that will increase the number of quality opt-ins you get. Make sure your ads, pop-ups, and opt-in forms are all focused on offering your audience something that they are really wanting and needing. Often, our mistake is that we want to tell people about this new cool thing about us. So we create a free gift that's about something we think is fascinating about our solution. Maybe it's a new widget we've just developed or something about our solution that's clearly better than the competition. But our audience honestly doesn't care about that. They care about fixing the problem they are mired in. The trick to creating irresistible lead magnets is that they're filled with valuable content that helps your audience get a step closer to where they're yearning to be. That's when perfect prospects opt in. Putting up long opt-in forms that ask a series of mandatory questions dramatically reduces opt-in rates. If you're doing this, you may be losing lots of perfect prospects and may never see them again. I understand the purpose of those questions is to pre-screen your prospects so your sales folks can focus on talking to quality leads. But you can do something similar by pre-screening with the lead magnets you choose. All you do is create a lead magnet that only your perfect prospects would want. Then the only thing your fast action form needs to do is ask for their first name and email address. You'll get a lot more opt-ins. But be sure to nurture your new and valuable prospects with a value-based email sequence that continues to build trust while weeding out undesirables. The goal for the email content is to inspire perfect prospects to contact your sales folks instead of the other way around, right? So what that does is turns cold calling into warm or hot calling, and every salesperson loves that. Another content strategy is to offer a really valuable lead magnet that's worth a lot to your perfect prospects, either in dollar value or information. Then you can ask all the questions you want in your opt-in form, because if they really want that gift, they'll fill in your form to get it. Now, an interesting note about this, in this case, what you offer doesn't necessarily have to be directly about your solution. It just needs to be something your perfect prospects really want. If they do, they'll give you more of their information in return. Now I'm going to share 2 surprising secrets about the science of opting in. The first is the decision-making ratio of loss versus gain. Neurological studies keep proving that we humans are not rational decision makers. I've said that before and I'll say it again. And one of the many irrational aspects of decision making relates to opting in, our topic for today. So one of them is how we assess loss versus gain in deciding what to choose. Turns out the fear of loss is greater than the desire for gain. That's why credit cards are so popular. We can put off the loss of paying while enjoying the immediate gain of the thing we want to buy. Rationally, paying cash makes more sense most of the time, especially if we end up paying more for the item because of, the interest rates that accrue. Do this the next time you pull out your credit card. Imagine pulling out cash instead. You may, still make the purchase, and you can still go ahead and use the credit card, but just notice how it feels a whole lot different to you if you're going to actually pay for cash versus a credit card. That's your brain's fear of loss versus desire for gain in action. The same is true even if you pay your credit card balance every month. There's no pain when you're signing the slip at the store because you're putting off the pain of payment, but it hurts to pay that balance when it's due, right? So now back to your opt-in lead magnet. The question is your gift worth their information? Does the gift feel like enough of a gain that they're willing to lose their personal information in order to get it? That's why it's essential to offer them something that they really want. That's what will make the gain, right, feel bigger than the loss. And that's what will increase opt-ins. The second surprising secret of opt-ins is about reciprocity. This is a well-known concept in neuromarketing. If you give something of value to your audience, they're far more likely to give you something of value in return. We humans evolved to reciprocate. Our ancestors who exchanged one kindness for another were far more likely to survive because they collaborated with each other instead of competing amongst themselves. This is why irresistible lead magnets work so well. Because you're offering them something of value, they're more likely to give you something of value in return, their information. That's also why the more valuable your gift, the more information people should be willing to share with you. To create truly compelling opt-ins for your business, go read my full LinkedIn article and get some great action steps and real-life examples of how to use these concepts to measurably increase your response and revenue. Just click the link in the description below and keep saying yes to the adventure. This issue of Connection Station was brought to you by the Hero Method. For more information about how you can use the hidden powers of story to create compelling content that attracts, engages, and converts more prospects to customers, go to www.theheromethod.com.